I'm sorry.
It's
Why am
getting
I trying to
deep.
be so proper? Okay.
No,
All right. This is
but you're
our first
giving. I told
segment.
you,
This is
you're
called.
mediator. You give. Come on, Gail.
You're right. You're right.
Come on, today's show.
All right. So we're gonna start with hot takes and headlines, which is our first segment where we're gonna talk about sometimes headlines, and sometimes this will just be our hot takes about any particular topic. So first up on the docket is
Do do
who's on the docket, Alexis, right now?
Nikki, Nikki, and Turning Point.
Yes, we got to talk about Nicki Minaj at Turning Point USA.
And I know you. I know you have something elaborate to say, so that's why I want to. I want to get my spiel out first. I think she did this because Nikki is a contrarian. Nikki is a contrarian, so I feel like all the other rock girls flocked to Kamala and Joe Biden in the Democratic Party. So Nikki being the contrarian that she is, she's like, no, I gotta do something else. First of all, I don't fuck with them bitches. And sorry, radio, but first of all, she's like, I don't fuck with them. Why I'm going to join them? No, I'm going to go opposite. Nikki's a contrarian. That's why she did that. That's my opinion.
Now Nicki is a contrarian, but
Oh,
I have an
mm.
alternate idea of this Turning Point USA appearance. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this because I know people will try to like purposefully misconstrue what I'm trying to say here to make it seem like I'm just delusional and crazy. So let me make some
Mhm.
disclaimers. I do not agree with Nicki Minaj's Turning Point USA appearance. I think it's very stupid. And I think it's going to backfire on her terribly. Okay, like, let me make that clear. But when I went and I actually watched her interview with them today, Nicki Minaj, she's a clown. She's a lunatic. I've always said this, okay? She's fucking crazy. But when I was watching that interview, I'm like, she doesn't believe anything she's saying.
No, they're paying
Like, your
her a
heart is
great
not in
amount.
it. You don't believe this.
They're paying her a great amount.
I don't even think this is about money. I don't think this is about money.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
think
She's
this
being
is about
contrarian. She wants to be
no.
like,
I don't even think
I'm the.
this is about being a
Come on now.
contrarian. I
No, she's
think
like,
this
I
is
have
okay.
to
Look,
be the rap girl that is following Trump. Like, she has to do something so contrarian.
I don't think that's what this is about. I think this is about all this Rock Nation, Desiree Perez, Jay Z shit.
But if it
I think
was,
this is what this is
Trump,
all about.
well, Trump, he basically, I think like Desiree Perez had like a charge or something. He basically like,
He pardoned her. Yeah.
yeah, he pardoned her. So if it's about that,
Hmm.
it's about that. In the hood, it's about that. And but you keep keying with the person who freed your ops. So
Yeah, I think this is. I think it has something to do with that because she keeps talking about she's in danger. There's people after her. This, that, and the third. And so I think she sees aligning with the Trump people as some form of protection. I think that's what
like
this
they
is
all
all about
do.
to her.
And they
Yes.
all do that. Like a lot of the rappers do
Yeah.
that. Like they will align with Trump because they need that protection.
And I think this is what this is about. I think this is her trying to get some sort of protection. Do I think it's
And my thing
stupid?
is,
Yes,
well,
because
but
you're a stupid. And
she
talk is get
dated
spent.
that she dated that DTLR mannequin for a possession, right? So
DTLR.
you dated that DC
He
mannequin
do
for
dress
protection,
like
right?
he goes to DTLR. Yeah.
Downtown, he very
He
much
does.
gives downtown locker room. You dated that DTL, like you mentioned that DTLR mannequin in every rap. Oh my nigga got the blur, my blur, like, and you still had to run and go to the white nigga. Make it make sense.
When you put it like that.
You still had to go and run to the white nigga.
That's hilarious, but you're right. Like I said, I don't think any of this that she's doing is smart. I think it's dumb, and I think it's going to backfire on her. Like,
It is.
but I that's what I think this is about. I genuinely don't believe that Nikki believed any of the things that she was saying on stage. This is about seeking some sort of protection.
But what I was gonna say is, I feel like
I
she's
think
being a
it's dumb.
contrarian
Like,
because,
is there?
but also I feel like did anybody, well, we don't know, but I know like once I saw Kamala have Cardi and Meg there, I knew she was never gonna be for Kamala.
I don't think Nikki cares about that shit that much.
It's
Nikki has
Nikki,
never
bro.
been
Come on
politically
now.
aligned in any way, for real.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
That's what I'm
the
saying.
thing
Like,
I'm saying is she's
but listen, that's what I'm saying. Like, if she sees her ops doing something, it's like that's like me. If I see fucking Psalms in red, I'm gonna wear black. Like,
but
'cause-
here's the thing. Alexis, if what you're saying is true, she's been beefing with these bitches for at least two administrations now. She would have did
exactly.
this the last election cycle too.
That's why
But
you
she
wouldn't
did
even
it.
want
That's what I'm
to.
saying. She never goes for anybody in any election cycle. That's what I'm
Exactly.
telling you.
So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. When Kamala pushed out Meg, pushed out Cardi, her ops, she was like, I gotta go contrarian. I gotta be. Come
I
on
don't
now,
think
bro.
I don't I think she hates them, but I don't think her hate for them would make her do that. Like I could dislike somebody, but just because they go vote for Trump, that means I'm like, no, I don't think that's what
Yes.
this. I'm telling
Me
you,
and I think
just
me
like
and
all the
me,
other
look,
male rappers that be
Yum. Me and Nikki, we the same type of neurotic. If my ops is on a stage with somebody, yeah, yeah, I'm going to go the complete opposite way. You on stage with
Are
my
you
ops?
serious?
Yes. You on stage with my ops? I gotta go the complete opposite way now.
You're ridiculous.
We are. Me, Nikki, Cardi, we all.
We see each other.
We see each other. When you that type of neurotic, it'd be like that. Like huh, my ops is going for this candidate. Yep. Now I'm look.
The only
Now
reason
I
why
love.
I don't believe that. Look, another reason why I don't think that's the reason is because Nikki going on stage and saying the transphobic, weird, even like cooning shit. Her A big portion of her fan base is of the LGBTQ community, and if Nikki is
Mhm.
not aware of anything, she's aware about her fucking money. Do you think she would jeopardize her bag to go and alienate a large sect of her fan base just to spite Cardi and Megan? I'm
Yes,
telling you, I don't think it's about
she's
being a
so aware.
contrarian.
She's so aware, but she met her nigga at the turkey giveaway.
Well, yes, she's a lunatic. But I just don't think this is about Cardi or Meg. Now, listen, you say y'all the same type of person. Maybe you're right. But I see this as like all the other male rappers, when they need something, like a pardon, they'll go and cozy up to the Republicans or whoever is in office. They don't give a fuck. And
Yeah,
I'm just like, she's the
but
same
this is
type of
different
person.
from you don't see Kodak like okay, Kodak need a pardon, Ice Cube need a pardon. They're not getting paraded out at a Turning Point USA um
That's
event.
true. Well, that's true. You make a good point.
They're not getting turned out. We just seen her
That
get turned out
was a
and live.
humiliation ritual.
That no,
Yeah, that
that's when the grandparents be like, "You got turned out." That's what I mean. We just saw her get turned out in live, in live time. She got turned out by a blind dyke who just lost her husband. We just seen her get turned out. So
by a what? Alexis, you gonna get
um,
us canceled.
I was like, that right there is gonna get us canceled by a blonde dyke who just lost her husband. Look,
That is
a bl-
hilarious.
a blonde bull dyke. Not even just a blonde dyke, a blonde bull dyke who just lost her husband. So
God.
turned out
Oh my
in
God.
live
Well,
TV.
whatever her reasons, she sounded so dumb. I was watching the video earlier in disbelief, like, Nikki, are you fucking serious right now?
I didn't even watch the video because
Bro, No, the video is so much worse than I could have imagined it being. Like it was terrible. She's over there talking about little blonde girls and blue-eyed girls have the
What?
right to feel okay about themselves. Like I was just like, this
So
is
you're
a
a white
humiliation.
supremacist.
Yeah, it was on some cooning shit, Alexis. I was like, this is a humiliation ritual.
Yeah, her and her blonde Budite.
DTLR mannequin was that was great. That was great
Her
right
and
there.
her
That was
TGLR
what.
mannequin.
Yeah,
I swear to God, he
DTLR.
downtown. He downtown locker room as fuck.
Right. Oh my God, bad. Oh my
Bad,
God,
down
that's so
bad.
accurate. She's so dumb for that.
You met
Every
him
time I see
giving
her
away
with that man,
turkeys,
I'm just like, Nicki, you're not serious, man.
and every time I see her, when I'm like, where was he gonna cook the turkey? That's what I want to know. Where was he gonna cook? Where was he gonna cook the turkey?
God, God, I beg.
Please tell
Mm.
me, where was he gonna cook the turkey, Nikki?
Headache, headache, headache. Whenever I
Look,
see her with
he
him,
didn't
I'm
know
just like,
either. He didn't know either. That's why he had to lock in. He didn't know where he was gonna fit the turkey either. That's why he had to lock in.
oh, you are hell. That is great though. That was perfect. She's so burned out for that. The turning point USA thing was very disappointing. I was just like, bitch, you are bugging. Like,
And I'm like, and what I saw, I was just like, you don't even want to do this. You don't even want to be there on this stage with this blonde bull dyke. You don't want to be here. You just want to be a contrarian. You just want to be like, Cardi can't say she's a MAGA. Nicki can't say she's a MAGA. I wear the red hat. I'm exclusive. I'm the only rat bitch with the red hat. She does stuff like that. Like
she's so
she don't
disappointing.
even know she's just on the wrong side. She's so built on, or she's so like hung tight on being I'm the only rap bitch doing this, but it's like you're not aligning your legacy the right way.
Yeah. And that's my thing. I feel like, okay, going back to what my theory is that this is some ploy to get some sort of protection. You know, she's been talking about this person and that person targeting her behind the scenes, right? And she's trying to get protection from them. But even, I feel like Nikki's, what she's trying to do against these people behind the scenes in the industry who are trying to sabotage her, I think she has this mindset of, if y'all gonna take me down, I'm gonna take you down with me.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what motivates a lot of the stuff she does. And the reason why I think it's dumb is because it's like at the end of the day, though, you're still going down. So
Mhm.
whatever point you're trying to prove to these people behind the scenes doing these things to you, it's like, but in the process, you're destroying yourself. So then what's the point of it all? Like,
Yeah. And even if she is doing that, it's like,
but I will say this. I want to say this. I do believe her when she says there are people behind the scenes trying to sabotage her. I believe it.
probably no,
I
I do believe,
100%.
but it's not Rock Nation. Everybody swear fucking Jay-Z is fucking Jesus. It's not. Like, please leave Rock Nation alone. Like, Rock Nation try to what the girl say? Try to send my brother to jail. Like, Tory Lane's little something. Every time I hear Rock Nation, I just hear Rock Nation try to my brother, my brother. That's
Now
all I
listen, I
hear.
will say this. I will say this. I do believe Rock Nation be doing some shiesty shit. I do. I
That's
really
all the
do.
record labels. No, everybody. I feel like that's all the record labels. Everybody just want to pinpoint Rock Nation because it's headed by a black man.
Yes. And I think
A
that's
black
why
man,
she's
a black man that everybody thinks they're accessible to in the industry. And then
look, I think
Once Jay Z starts making business moves, it's oh, we hate Rock Nation doing this. Rock Nation, no, Rock Nation making business moves. Okay, it's not about skin folk. Rock Nation making business moves. It's not about skin folk. Like, I think people think Jay Z supposed to look out for their best interests because he's skin folk. No, it's
but
business,
here's the
baby.
thing, Alexis. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I think the reason why people hold Jay Z to that standard is because Jay Z tries to project this image to people that like, oh, I'm for the people, I'm looking out for my people, and then he goes, turns around, and does shiesty shit for his own
So did
capitalistic
Diddy.
gain that would affect his people,
And so did
huh?
Diddy. So did Diddy. Like Diddy
Yes, but the
renamed
thing
himself as
is,
Brother Love. Nobody ever said, "Oh,
right?
we at
But
war with Bad Boy."
yes, Diddy did do it, but the point I'm trying to make is when artists came out and said Diddy did this to me, Diddy cut me out behind a deal, Diddy did some shicey shit to me behind the scenes, people believed them. These rumors have been
Yeah,
swirling for years. Nobody called them coke heads and you're insane and that never happened to you. When Mace, when Lil C's, when Craig Mack, people didn't sit there and be like, you're lying. There's been rumors swirling around for decades that Diddy is a shisty person who steals from his artists. Nobody called
yeah.
those artists cokeheads and schizophrenic when they talked about these things. But when Nicki Minaj says Rock Nation and Jay Z is doing stuff to me behind the scenes, people call her a cokehead. They say, but it's like, but if these rumors are swirling and where there's smoke, there's fire, and Jay Z and Rock Nation have done shiesty shit to people for his own capitalistic gain, why is it so hard for people to believe it when Nicki Minaj says it?
Because Tory
Does she
Lane's
snitch to Colin
daughter,
Kaepernick?
Because it's goofy. Tory Lane's was sitting talking about Rock Nation did this to my brother. That's why, like, people can't even believe like y'all allegations against Rock Nation since that.
I'm not talking about the Tory Lane shit, but Colin Kaepernick. Are we forgetting what Jay Z and Rock Nation did to Colin Kaepernick?
Colin Kaepernick, first of all, is a biracial with a Middle Eastern woman. He don't even know the cause. Like, don't even get me started. He don't even know the cause. He ain't got no roots in the cause. He is
How
a
can you say that, Alyssa?
biracial.
How can you say this when this man literally got blackballed for fighting for a social justice cause? But the point I'm making is these are people who took risk for a social justice cause,
And if a
right?
dark skinned person did the same thing,
What point are we making? If a dark skinned person
if a
ended
dark
up
skin,
getting
it would never
blackballed
have
for a
made
social,
it that far. Like, he would never had if a dark skinned person did that, they would never had that same movement. Like, I really don't give a fuck about Colin Kaepernick because, like, first of all, you're half white. You made it to the Super Bowl. People don't even know you made it to the Super Bowl. You only started crying when you got benched. Like, okay, people who don't even watch football don't know. He started like this nigga started. He was a starter. Okay, he took them to the Super Bowl. We ain't never seen him sit on a knee before that. But then they benched him, and then now the nigga starts getting to I'm black. I want to start protesting for that because you got benched. It was never about like being black or being nothing. You got benched and you started acting like that. Like, people who don't even watch football don't even know. Like, that nigga, he got benched. And then he started wanting to be like, oh, I want to start doing social justice. And if you
is
don't
that
fuck, and
wrong?
then yes, because you only did it because you were trying to get back. Like, you just got benched. You lost your starting spot. Mind you, you took them to the Super Bowl the year before. And then you keep trying to get back on the team, get back on the team. If you don't fuck with the NFL, why are you trying so hard to get back in it?
Okay, let me make my point because I think we're having two different conversations here. The point I'm trying to make is Colin Kaepernick had a social justice movement. Whether you feel like it was legitimate, whether you feel like it was a market, what's that called? Publicity stunt, publicity ploy to get him back to being a starting player. That's not the point I'm making. The point I'm making is this is a biracial person. This is funny you say this. You having a biracial daughter talking this spicy about biracials.
And I look, I be thinking about it. I be like, bro, I be like, damn, I really do got the biracial daughter, but like, look,
Talking crazy about
look,
biracial.
I don't fuck with y'all. I don't fuck with y'all. It's really crazy because I really do be talking real crazy about biracial. I'd be like,
Crazy.
I
Like your
forget.
daughter
I
is
told Evander, look, I told Evander, I'd be like, I forget we even in an interracial relationship because you so black. I be forgetting, honestly.
I'm so weak because I'm literally listening to you go in on biracial people. I'm just like, was Alexis having that outer body experience? Did she not remember her daughter is biracial?
No, look, I'll be forgetting. Honestly, my baby is full black. Let Van tell it.
Oh my gosh,
I
man.
swear to
Okay.
God.
Let me get back to my point. Let me get back to my point. The point I'm trying to make is this is somebody who had their own social justice movement and got blackballed. Okay? We can agree that Colin Kaepernick was blackballed by the NFL for
Yeah.
that shit, right? He got blackballed for that. And then Jay Z, you have Jay Z and all these black artists who stand behind Colin Kaepernick saying, this was wrong. What happened to you was wrong. And we're not going to perform at the halftime show in support of you, right? And then Jay Z and Rock Nation, they go and they make a deal with the NFL on the premise that Colin Kaepernick would be given a chance to do some workouts and get back on a team and make some concessions, right? And Rock Nation, they would be the ones who would do the Super Bowl halftime show or pick the performers every year, and they were gonna emphasize diversity and inclusion and yada yada yada, right? And then after that deal was done, and what did Jay Z say at that press conference? Oh, we're past the point of kneeling. What's his name? Colin Kaepernick and his wife recently came out and said that behind the scenes, Jay Z did some shisty shit to them. And so, and mind you, Jay Z did that for his own capitalistic gain because a year before you were saying, oh no, we're boycotting the NFL. We're not going to perform at the NFL. No black artists perform at the NFL. Until you found a
All they had to
loophole
do was
whereby
drop
you
that
can make
bag.
money. Huh?
They dropped that bag. All they had to do was drop that bag. It's
Which is the
America.
point I'm
We
trying to make. If Jay Z is shiesty enough, if Jay Z and Rock Nation are shiesty enough to co-opt somebody's social justice movement so that they can make a bag, why is it hard for people to connect the dots and say, well, where there's smoke, there's fire? If you would do this to one person, why wouldn't you do it to Nicki Minaj or any
and
other person?
I will say, I think it's not do it like Nicki Minaj try to make herself out as some type of target. It's just it's not even about you, baby. It's just what people do for money. It's not even
But
about you. It's what people do for money.
the reason why I think Nicki Minaj takes the Jay Z Rock Nation thing so personal is because her and Jay Z had a mentor mentee type relationship at some point in the industry. So she's
Hmm.
probably seeing it as because she's always talked since the beginning of her career. I want to be the female Jay. I want to be a mogul. I want to be the female rap Jay. I want to be a mogul. I want to be the best at what I do. So she's always had a level of respect for this man, and she always proudly said that. Always looked at him as what she wanted to work towards. And it seemed like for years, when she was dating Meek and stuff, like they had that kind of relationship. So imagine if you have that kind of relationship with somebody, you look up to them, and you're finding out behind the scenes they're doing shisty shit to you. You're gonna take it personal because that's why I said this venom she has towards Jay-Z and Rock Nation is personal, guys. That's why I said I don't think it has anything to do with Cardi. I don't think it has anything to do with Meg. It's about them. And she's taken everything that's happened by him to her personal because it's like you're supposed to be my mentor. You're somebody I look up to. You're somebody I aspire to be like. How could you do something like this to me? That's what I'm saying. Should she take it personal or not? That's up for debate, but that's how I'm analyzing this. She's taking it personal.
Sorry. Why every time everybody want to blame Rock Nation? I don't get it. Why you always want to blame the black nigga?
All I'll say is if
You
there
don't,
where there's
you
smoke,
don't
there's
ever want
fire.
to. Well, first of all, you don't ever want to blame Liar Cohen. Y'all don't ever want to blame the actual heads of these fucking record labels. You want to blame the black figureheads.
I mean, it's his
If we're
company.
talking, what? No, it's
Rock
not his
Nation is
company.
his
Rock
company.
Nation, but Rock Nation is owned by what? Liar Cohen.
It is?
What's it called in Interscope? Interscope, whatever that big label is owned by Liar Cohen. Y'all, if y'all want to be mad at the black man, be mad at the white Jewish figurehead who makes the one thing about it. And I think this is MIA. Do you remember MIA?
Mm-hmm.
Her baby daddy he's half black. His daddy is a Bronfman, a white Bronfman. The
Mm-hmm.
Bronfmans own, they're Jewish. They own a lot of the record labels.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she tried to say, mind you, her baby daddy like already called her crazy. He took the kid away. This is a
Mm-hmm.
Bronfman, and she tried to say her baby daddy. She tried to like after she got her baby taken away from her and everything. She tried to blame it on Jay Z. Your baby daddy, his dad is like head of is Jewish and head of one of like please.
Oh
But
my
y'all
god.
always bring it back to Jay Z. You didn't get blackballed because of Jay Z. You got blackballed because your baby daddy's a Bronfman.
Mm.
Like, but everybody wants to blame Jay Z.
I see your point. I see your point. I see your point. I see your point.
She
But
talk, she talking about Jay Z got her blackballed. No, your baby daddy did. His daddy is actually like his daddy actually has pull and he's record labels. Like what?
I see your point.
But she came out talking about Jay Z's the devil, 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 blah blah. No, y'all always want to point to the black figurehead. That's what I get. Jay Z ain't did nothing but mind his black ass business.
I don't know. I feel like where there's smoke, there's fire. People say all the time, "Oh, everybody can't be lying."
No, and I do believe that because everybody ain't lying about one person. Everybody ain't lying about one
Where there's
person, but I
smoke,
feel
there's
like
fire. That's why it's like I will say, like, bringing it back to Nikki, she doesn't help her cause because she goes on these like real random rants and she talks in riddles. So it's like we don't even know what you're exactly trying to say. Like you have to do a
and then
lot of
she be like, she like,
exercise. Yeah, and then she used that baby voice.
do y'all see? We are here. She be talking about nothing. We are here. Do y'all
I hate
see?
that
I
voice.
told y'all. We ain't seen nothing. I told y'all. Bye. She be like,
Bro,
hang up. Like, what the fuck? What did you talk about, girl?
I
We ain't
hate
get
that
nothing
little
from that.
baby voice, bro. I hate that baby voice that she be
Talking
doing.
about your mother? Your dead mother?
So that's what I'll say about that. I think this is a scheme set up by Todd to get back to Rock
Todd.
Nation with the bullshit.
Yeah, no, this Todd. This all Todd doing. For real, for real. Todd. It's all Todd.
This is definitely a scheme set up by Todd. All right, let's move on to the next topic. Who else was in our hot takes and headlines?
So we had Cardi. All I have to say about Cardi is she's a bird from the Bronx. I don't know what y'all expect, really, for real. I don't expect much from her, and she don't even expect much from herself. So
Exactly. Exactly. What I do find interesting is people I noticed this. You got to be careful about the internet because people will literally cheer you on to your own fucking demise. Because I remember with her and this dude first went public, people was like, "Yes, Barty, get your lick back. Yes, girl." And this nigga is the worst. You can argue he
oh
might
no,
be
but
worse than us.
it's funny because it's like those are people that don't even follow sports. Everybody knows Stefan Diggs and his brother Trayvon. Some slurs, some sluts, some whores. Everybody know that. So when she got with Steph, I said, "Oh Lord," and she Latino. I said, "Oh Lord, it's a baby on the way." Look, the baby cooking before they even met. Like,
See, I didn't know that. I don't follow sports or nothing like that. But when they first went public, I remember there were some people who follow sports saying like he's worse to Offset, and then her fans and all the Cardi B apologists. I talk about the Cardi B industrial complex because it is real. Um, that's exactly what I call it. All her fans and her apologists were like attacking those people, like you don't even. She's let her be happy, da da da. And I'm just like,
I seen the outcome when she got with him. I was like, all right, baby on the way. Look, heartbreak on the way.
4 babies in 1 year, Alexis.
And it's like his. I don't even know which brother is worse, him or Trayvon. So if you don't even know which brother is worse, like just don't even deal with the whole family.
4 babies in 1 year. Wow.
But that's what the girls like. That's what the girls like for real. Then Cardi dumbass go doofy, doofy, Cardi doofy ass. I love calling people doofy. That's my new thing. I love calling people doofy because if you're doofy, you're not even goofy. You're doofy.
You're
You're
just
doofy, bitch.
you're
You're
done.
just doofy. You're just doofy. Cardi doofy ass gonna get on live talking about, oh well, we're here now. Yeah, dumb bitch. You rat from the Bronx. Like she be pissing me off, bro. She pissed me off. You rat from the Bronx.
Rat from the Bronx.
Yeah, yeah, you're there now. Yeah, you're there now. Because whatever, girl. Go call Tommy, bro.
Rat from the Bronx is hilarious, man. But I'm just like, so when that happened, was it Christmas Day where he was with all his baby mamas and she did come because
Mm-hmm.
she's at home with her other kids? When
Yeah.
people were, I mean, I was just, well, what did you guys expect? Like,
And
like
then she's the one who like she made the she dropped like a voice note or whatever. She dropped like a little video talking about, oh, y'all eat me up. Oh, I didn't think it was gonna be that deep. Blah, blah. Cardi, bro, like we love you, but yeah, you also dumb as fuck. Like, I don't know. If I get if I get niggas to beat two bitches up over my nigga and the nigga is still DMing them bitches and I stay with him, you're dumb.
yeah, I mean, that's really it. She's just dumb. But
I'm in
I think the
court.
problem with Cardi is people have always projected onto Cardi. And you already know why I feel like people project onto her. People project like intelligence and creativity and talent onto her. And it's like, well, that's just not there.
They projecting that
You know
on
what I'm
her.
saying? Yes, they've always projected that onto her. That's why when she first got with this nigga, you had people being like, "Yes, girl, get your lick back." Yeah, da, da. Whole time, he's this man. You could argue he's worse than Offset. And did you hear the most recent thing about
Or
him?
I will always remember when she first got with Offset. First of all, I remember I used to be like, I don't do you remember T Tenders on Instagram? She was like
Mm-mm.
a shade room type. Okay. Back around that time when she just started, well, when I didn't even know Cardi was in the picture, but at the time she like got proposed to Offset or whatever. He had like thousands of bitches. Like he had his own like they will call T tenders. It was a room on Instagram, profile on Instagram, and she would follow like Offset in his sets. She would call it Offset in his sets. He had just bitches, like bitches. Like she would like plot everything Offset was doing. And the next thing you know, like maybe some days later, he pop out with Cardi.
Mm.
So I'm like, he was already doing that shit when you met him. Like he already had thousands of bitches. But then he just pop out with you. Cause why? Cause you were getting money at the
I mean,
time.
yeah. But this thing with Stefan, did you hear what most recently happened? His chef came forward and said that he strangled her and
He got
stabbed
locked up. Well,
her.
he got arrested.
That's crazy.
Do you remember hearing about Stefan Diggs? He had like one of his ex friends came out. Ex friends who was a boy came out and said that nigga is gay.
No,
Did you ever
I
hear
don't
that?
follow the sports. I never heard that.
So he came out, and
Allegedly,
I got
allegedly,
personal tea.
allegedly. Okay,
Allegedly,
allegedly.
allegedly,
We know
allegedly,
what it is.
his best friend, his ex best friend came out and was like, he been trying to flip me, basically. And he tried to kill me because I was not like, like owning up to his advances.
You talking about that light skinned
So
dude,
yep.
Chris?
But
Chris. Now, I will say that this is very interesting to me. When the woman that pressed those charges against him for what strangulation and like he refused to pay her and he assaulted her. Now
Mhm.
she said that his girlfriend reached out to him and told her, like let this go, like it's not that big of a deal. And if we're gonna do the math right, if that's his girlfriend, and this incident happened earlier this month, that would be Cardi. Now this is speculation. Nobody come and try to sue me. But if we're gonna put two and two together, that's his girlfriend. And this happened December 2nd.
But I feel like maybe I'm being messy, but I feel like that wasn't Cardi that said that.
Who was it then?
Exactly. He for everybody.
That was her. That was her because she knew if this story hit the scenes, it was going to affect her too.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Like, why wouldn't she just say, like, let me break you off a piece?
To
But
the
you got a girlfriend who's like, it's not worth it. Be cool. But not a girlfriend who, if it was a girlfriend who already had money like Cardi, she'd be like, let me break you off a piece, keep it quiet. But the girl came out talking about she still got sued for money. The
he
chef.
was always he was already paying her. That's why she didn't have to break off from him.
I
He
feel
was
like it was a different.
her.
I feel like it was a different bitch. And first of all, Cardi wasn't even there for Christmas, so
This happened.
like
But they were just together recently, a couple days ago.
it doesn't matter. That nigga be with other people all the time.
This happened the beginning of the month, and she said his girlfriend reached out to her. If
Exactly.
y'all don't
Probably some random
understand,
Instagram model.
it
I
could
don't know.
be.
I feel like I don't know. Like I don't feel like it was Cardi because he got all types of bitches.
If it wasn't her, she's been awfully silent today. If it wasn't her, why
Exactly.
not clear your name?
Cause you looking dumb, bitch. Cause you know it was another bitch in your nigga house.
Either way it goes, she looks crazy. But I would rather look crazy with, oh, okay, there was another bitch that was called my nigga than me calling to intimidate a victim of assault.
But that's why she quiet, cause she know it wasn't her. Now if she come out, she gonna look stupid.
She's gonna look dumb either way. But what I'm saying is, if the rumors are speculating that it was me, and I'm an artist with an actual career, I would
So
rather look.
you gonna come out and be like, no, it wasn't me. It was the other bitch. Like
No,
nobody.
I'm
She's
just
not
gonna
gonna come out
say
and say
I have
that.
nothing to do with said case. Or even if I don't want to make the statement, I make my publicist or my fucking lawyer because that looks bad. Calling to intimidate a victim of assault looks crazy, especially for Cardi, somebody who champions herself as a girl's girl, women's empowerment. That looks insane.
Hmm.
So if it wasn't her, why not clear your name?
She don't care. She be trying to beat bitches up. Yeah.
Which brings me to my point that I want to make. If she called, if this is indeed her who called, and I believe it's her, I don't have the proof. This is alleged, but this is my belief. Okay, how can you guys, not you, but I'm saying the general public, right? Bringing it back to Nicki, people crucify Nicki about allegedly calling to intimidate her husband's victim. And if Cardi B did the same with Stefan Diggs and this woman, why aren't people not on Cardi's neck about it?
They should be.
Why isn't
But
she getting across?
I feel like the disconnect is people don't think this nigga has so many bitches, we don't know who it was. Like, and I'm not even trying to say that as like a apologist for Cardi. It's just like that could be that's not her nigga. Like, let's be honest, that is not her nigga. He had four bitches pregnant
A lot.
in the same year. We don't know who made that call. He with a different bitch every day. He wasn't even there with she wasn't even there when he invited all his baby mamas to Christmas. Like, we don't know who gets on that nigga phone and make calls. Like, we don't know. And it's not being a Cardi B apologist. It's just like she a bird in the circus. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. But I will
It
say
could have been
this:
any of them
if the
birds.
energy, if it is confirmed, it was her, and I don't see people nail her to the cross, then I'm gonna know something. Then I'm gonna know something. Yeah, I'm gonna know something
No, if it was her,
because
no, they better nail her to the cross. Because I'll be the first one coming here and be like, "Bitch, you always talk about this, that."
it doesn't make sense at all. That's a crazy contradiction. But again, if she's not nailed to the cross for that, if y'all don't call her abuser's woman or make some sort of nicknames for her like y'all do for Nicki Minaj, then I'm gonna know something. If I don't
They should have
see,
been eating her up just based on the fact that he's gay.
well, yes, but if I don't see outlets, media, blogs and shit pick this up and nail her to the cross like they do Nicki, then I'm going to know something. I'm gonna know something.
Cardi paid Shade Room. Y'all know Cardi paid Shade Room.
No, I don't think she paid Shade Room. Shade Room, didn't she like sue them or something and told them that they can never post her again? That's why they don't post her.
Was that
Yeah,
Shade
they got
Room?
into it. Yeah, they got years ago.
No, I think yeah. I think she don't get posted on Shade Room for that.
Yeah,
Yeah. But she paid somebody.
that's what we'll say about that. And she's also Bird of the Week, and we're just gonna go
She
ahead
is
and wrap
Bird of the Week.
up together. She's Bird of the
She
Week.
is absolutely Bird of the Week because Cardi. Sure, what? Your baby daddy is gay. He got three other bitches pregnant in the same year as you. Look, this shit man honestly made me tired. Like, mm,
Allegedly, the baby daddy is gay. We don't want to get sued.
yeah,
What do you sue?
allegedly. Your baby
Allegedly.
daddy is gay.
Alle-
Allegedly. But
There are rumors that we can neither confirm nor deny. So this is all alleged.
allegedly. But you probably tried to contact your baby daddy over Christmas and where was he at? Probably under a nigga, allegedly. Um, that's how you
Jesus,
birded the weed.
that gave me whiplash. Jesus.
That's why you birded the weed. Cardi.
Jesus. Damn. Okay. Yeah, she's our bird of the week because I mean, what more do we
Autumn Christmas trees. Autumn Christmas trees. No Stefan. He a Christmas tree. Autumn Christmas trees. No Stefan.
I feel like Offset is getting a key right now.
Also, he been laughing in his Michael Jackson jackets. Ben.
Not the Michael Jackson jackets.
Ben. He's somewhere with a white glove and a Michael Jackson military jacket, laughing, kikiing,
Having a key. Having the
having
biggest
a
key.
key.
Like you went from oh my god. You're right. She literally made a lateral move
hmm She made a lateral move from one nonsense nigga to the next.
to the next. Jesus. But again, who's surprised? She is a rat from the Bronx, so she is our bird of the
Yeah.
week.
Spread of the week.
Oh, and I would like to say for people who don't understand the bird of the week segment, bird of the week is gender nondescript, okay? So
Mhm.
a man can also be a bird of the week. This is not a misogynistic little no, it's not just for women. A man can also be bird of the week. So I just want to make that
Absolutely.
disclaimer, all right? But
Yeah. Bird of the week is not just for one gender, it's for anybody who's being a bird. Like,
yes. And being a bird really is just being stupid, like just being painfully stupid, you know? So,
yeah, like you just, flew out the nest. Exactly. Being a bird, you just flew out the nest, being dumb.
right. All right, so we're gonna move on to the last segment, which is just gonna be us. We'll do like a 2025 wrap, a personal wrapped. Um, you want to go first?
Sure. I had a great 2025. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I had my baby.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I had my baby. And I had my baby. Oh my God. No,
Our
really.
little
2025 was great. I had my baby and she having a child is really like everything. It really is. It sometimes some days they spit up on you as you fucking going out the door and you be like, God damn, why I do this shit? But it do be worth it when you look up or you look down and she's sleeping and she wake up, she look at you and she's smiling. It is worth it.
oh,
So 2025,
oh,
my baby made everything worth it.
oh, we love that. 2025. You want to add anything else before I start?
No, all I have to say is I'm on these bitches ass in 2026.
Period. 2025. This year started off pretty good for me. Like I had a lot of momentum, and then the second half of the year, it just I just feel like I've been in the spin cycle every day for the last like 5 months, yo. It has not been easy at all, but more than anything, I feel like 2025, I'm like even though this year has been hard, I feel more confident in myself and like my abilities than I ever had. Well, not ever had, but I have in quite a while. I feel like
Hey,
getting laid off and shit like that and just kind of being unemployed and guys, I'm going through it. But
it's okay. It's a redirection.
exactly, and that's how I'm choosing to see it because like I feel like my old life is ending, and that's what makes me look forward to 2026. Is I feel like my old life is like done, and I'm stepping into a completely different chapter, which makes me very anxious. But like, I'm really excited too because, like I said, because I have a lot of confidence in myself. I know I'm gonna be okay regardless. Like I'm always gonna figure it out. But 2025 has not been easy. It's been better than 2024. 2024 was terrible, but
So
2024 was awful. But
no,
20
I align with that. I hated 2020.
it was terrible. Oh my god, I was going. Yeah, it was bad for me. But 2025, even though, like I said, a lot of things that have happened kind of out of my control, like getting laid off, that was not in my control. How bad the job market is not in my control. Like, I feel like it's forcing me to create a new life for myself, and that's exciting. So, I'm looking forward to 2026, y'all. I'm looking forward to this podcast growing and like really building a brand, and the brand got to be strong. So, yeah, that's kind of it. I'm just looking forward to like continuing to grow and kind of see what goes next because I really do feel like my old path, that shit is done. Like I'm having to create something
And
completely
why do you say
different.
that?
And
What makes you feel like it's done? Like, what do you? What makes you feel
no,
like you're closing a door?
but you just have this feeling inside that's unshakable, and I've been feeling like that
Hmm.
since I got laid off. Like the feeling, it just won't go away. Like I think at first, the first month or two that I was laid off, I kept thinking like, I'm just gonna just find another job, like how it's always been, right? But then the job
Yeah,
market just being so bad, me not being able to find a job whatsoever, that forcing me to actually focus on all the other shit that I've always been like. How do I explain this? When I was working before, I was very comfortable. I was very complacent. I had a very easy life. My job, it wasn't that difficult most times. You know what I mean? But I was paid
yeah.
well. Like you just get used to shit just being easy. So I never
Do you feel
felt no
like
sense.
this your first time being tested in a while?
Yes, in a long time. In my adulthood, yes. Like since
Hmm.
college, yeah, this is my first time really, really being tested. And I feel like because I was so comfortable before, I just had no sense of urgency about like all my other goals and stuff. Because I was
Yeah.
always like, I mean, if that other shit I'm trying to do like on the side, it doesn't work out, well, it's fine because I have a job, I have a career, like I'm gonna be good. But everything that's happened since I've gotten laid off and like the job market just being is so bad, it's like damn near impossible. It's making me just be like, okay, well, it's kind of like shifting my mindset into if there's a chance that you can't go back to what you were doing before, or it takes a long time because some of these people have been unemployed for a year, 2 years. You know what I mean? It's
Hmm.
shifting my mindset is like if that's not an option for you anymore, then you have no choice but to do all the other things that you've been wanting to do. And now I have like a much more sense of urgency, and that urgency has made me feel like inside that like I'm having urgency and then things are starting to work out. So it's just making me feel like, okay, this is the time in your life where like everything shifts. Like I don't think I'm going back to my old life. I just
Yeah.
know it deep down in my spirit, like that shit is done.
Well,
This
I love
what
that
I'm
for
creating now is
you.
something complete. Yeah, and it's really exciting. It's scary. Like I'm
Yeah, it's
very
scary,
anxious
but you
about
align
it,
into
but
what you want. Like you align into what you want, what
yeah,
you need to do for yourself.
exactly. And I know I can't fail.
You
Like no
can't.
cocky shit. I'm not gonna fail. Like that's
Look,
just
I
that's
told
not
you,
even.
you're the voice of Queens, Jamaica. You can't fail.
Y'all,
You're the
Alexa said
voice.
I have a New York accent, and I don't. Mind you, I've lived in
You
North
do.
Carolina 2 years old. I do not have a New York accent. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Yeah, okay.
You're a liar.
Y'all from the
You're
Bronx?
a liar. No, I'm not. I'm from
Y'all,
Greensboro, North
what are
Carolina.
you talking about?
You're the
You a
only
Jewish
person.
woman from what's it called? Long Island. What are you
You're a liar.
talking about?
You are the only person that's ever said that. You know that? All right, y'all. Well, we're at an hour. We went over a little bit, but that's okay. We're gonna cut.
What?
Yeah, we're gonna have to cut some of this shit out anyway. We don't want to get sued. So,
Yeah,
we're gonna
allegedly.
end it here. Yeah, allegedly, everything. These are only our opinions. Our opinions do not reflect those of our employers. Okay.
Nope.
These are
Yep.
simply
No,
our opinions.
I don't have nothing to do
Anything we
with
talk
none of
about in
that.
this interview is
These are all
yes.
my
Anything we
opinions.
said
They
in this
don't
interview.
reflect anybody else. I like to make my money, so.
Mhm.